Howdo, I'm Adam Paul Morgan, and the title in the video, have you? Dara O'Brien's Go 8-Bit, which has been broadcasted on Dave. And if you don't know what Dave is, it's a channel that's been broadcasted in the UK, which basically shows Top Gear and QI, storage pickers, bit of parks and recreation, over and over on repeat. But every now and again they do broadcast and produce their own programs, which are only found on there apparently. Dave Gorman's Modern Life is Goodish. They also have, I don't think they're related or namesake even, and Taskmaster as well. But this particular program is about gaming. Dara O'Brien's Go 8-Bit. It's I didn't watch the first one because I was on holiday, but I watched thanks to the online services where you can stream programs in from certain apps and things like that. I watched it and I really enjoyed it. And it just got me thinking, why isn't there more gaming related things on the television? Of course, years ago there was Games Master, and there was something on Sky as well. I can't remember what it was. That's how much research I've done into this. I remember watching it as a kid where people have challenges and things like that, which this Go 8-Bit is quite similar to, where sort of two teams are put up against each other, and I hate the term celebrity, but they sort of get celebrities on there. Russell Howard's been on there, Rachel Riley's been on there, Dave Gorman's apparently on there, Jason Manford, the comedian's on there, David James, I said, the English goalkeeper who's obsessed with video games. But the presenter himself, Dara, he's a big gamer himself. He's a very funny comedian, and he's a big gamer himself. He's done many stand-up routines that only gamers will get, particularly about each game's got a different type of jumping method and things like that. But really, it's a really fascinating game. Now, basically, two teams go up against each other. The audience sort of guess who's going to win, and the percentage, the highest percentage is the scores points. Watch it, you'll understand what better if you watch it than me explaining it. But it's very good to see gaming back on the television after a very long streak. You get the odd news article presented in the news if the new console's coming out, if one of the big games like Halo, Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty comes out, one of those games, they sort of get reported in the news. But a program specifically for gaming in the UK, we don't get much of it lately. And of course these teams go up against each other. But let's just talk about some of the games that I've only watched 4 episodes so far that's been broadcasted. Let's talk about some of the games that are on there. Sensible Soccer, Snake on the old Nokia games, remember them? Portal 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That's the sort of variety of games. And there's a couple of indie games in there as well, which I had no idea about. They've had mobile games in there. They have games from the Tetris, of course you're going to have Tetris on there, that go way back. They even had Dara O'Brien sort of demonstrating the virtual reality systems on there in the 4th episode. Very interesting to sort of see work in that sort of environment as well, and how easily just put it on. It's probably a nightmare to set up. I don't know, I've not had one, but there's many videos out there for you to check out and see there. But yes, it's good to see gaming back on the television. But I've spoken to a number of people who are somewhat fairly addict gamers, particularly the one who needs a good night's rest and get an early night because he looks like a vampire at times because he just plays video games all day. He hasn't watched it. And I think just take a break from the gaming system and just enjoy these quick-witted, more quick-witted than most people I know, do sort of stand-up routines and gaming at the same time. And they've got 2 other presenters on there. There's 3 other presenters actually. There's one who, I don't know the names, that's how badly researched this is. There's one who's who's the sort of main one who tells you all about the games, as Dara O'Brien of course, and 2 team captains as well. I don't know the names, as I say, very poorly, badly. But how about you do a bit of research yourself and watch the programme? There's always, don't just Google it, Go 8-Bit. There is a way to find it. There's many apps out there that you can, well, I'm not saying do anything dodgy like, but if you're in the UK, by all means, it is worth checking out. It's a very funny, clever and interesting programme on gaming that we don't see anymore. So have you watched it? Have you not watched it? Let me know in the comments below. You know, it's subscribing malarkey. You don't have to unless you want to. I do talk about other things other than gaming as well. But thank you so much if you have made it this far into the video. I'm Adam Paul Morgan, and ta-ra of it. Have a good one.